Hey there, folks. The Scottsdale Travel Chick here to give you my detailed review of the Virgin Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. In this video, I'll cover everything you need to know about the Virgin Hotel, from its location and how to get there. I'll go over their different room types. I'll talk about the best tower to stay in, food and beverage options, hotel amenities, and more. Okay, let's get going. The Virgin Hotel, located about 1 mile east of the Strip, and it's very close to the airport. In fact, it's only a 5 to 10 minute ride from the airport using a taxi or an Uber. It's a great location if you don't need or want to be directly on the Strip. In fact, we actually prefer this close but not on the Strip location. It's simply a much easier way to getting around, and they have free parking. It's about a 25-minute walk to the Strip. Within a short 5-minute walk from the hotel, there are a ton of restaurants. And they also have the CVS pharmacy right across from the hotel. Let's start out with a little history of the hotel. This hotel was originally the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and it was converted into a Virgin Hotel in 2021. At the time, they spent more than $200 million in renovations. Since being the Virgin, we have stayed multiple times, and in fact, we did a detailed hotel review back in 2022. However, things have changed quite a bit, so we wanted to do this update. Even though the Virgin is off the Strip, it's a relatively large hotel with a lot to offer. There are 3 towers at the Virgin Hotel: Ruby Tower, Opal, and Canyon Tower. All of the towers surround this enormous courtyard and pool area. There are a ton of rooms here, 1,504 to be exact. There are 2 parking garages and parking is free. That's a rarity on Vegas these days. Even the valet is free, and they offer 9 Tesla chargers on the 3rd floor of the Ruby parking garage. If you are a high roller, the hotel will pick you up in these nice SUVs, and then the pampering starts from there. If you flew into Las Vegas and decided that you want to rent a car, good news, in the Ruby Tower parking garage, the Enterprise Car Rental has an office. The Virgin is very dog friendly, and you will undoubtedly see a few pups during your stay. The hotel may be pet friendly, but it's going to cost you. In this particular case, if you book the resort 1 king dog chamber, it'll cost you $155. On top of the normal rate that they're charging for the dog room, they're charging you an additional $75 per night for your pet. So keep that in mind. Since we're talking about fees, let's talk about that resort fee that they charge of $50. This resort fee includes internet, daily wellness class, 2 bottles of water, 15% off spa services, and live streaming. The Virgin Hotel is part of the Hilton brand, and if you're in their honors program, more specifically, a diamond or gold member, you get your normal perks here. The casino is not huge, but not small either. The casino is spread out, so you don't feel like you're sitting right next to someone. They have over 45 table games, and in addition to that, 550 slot machines and a couple of different lounges that offer video poker and high-limit games. I'll talk more about the lounges in the dining section of this video. Finally, if you decide to book this hotel based at least in part of our review, please consider using our Expedia link below the video. There's no cost to you, and Expedia guarantees the lowest price with their price match guarantee, and it really does help our channel. Okay, so let's get to the rooms. The Virgin's 1,500 plus rooms are spread across 3 different towers: Opal, Canyon, and Ruby. We think Ruby has the nicest rooms, and they're all suites in this tower. Here is a video of the Canyon Tower. This is one of their suites. This one has a nice sized table with a sofa, a couple chairs, and then the bedroom is to your right. This is a king size bed. This one also has views of the Strip. And the pool below. Just one sink here. And this one is just a shower. The shower head is there. No tub here. And lastly, here's a suite in the Ruby Tower. You have your storage space to hang all your clothes. And this is nice because you have a vanity that's all lit up with lots of USB chargers. That's a huge plus. And more storage here to hang things. Your closet space. And then this is family room. You got your TV on one side, as well as a TV on the other side. And this is a king size bed. And we left this cabinet open so you can see that this is their refrigerator, and they stock it full of beer, soda, and more alcohol. And inside here, so you can empty out some of these and put in your own water bottle. All this stuff is very expensive, by the way. And then down below, you'll see the pool area. And then over there, that side, you can see the sphere in the distance. And this is a king size bed. And here's the bathroom. So you have a soaking tub here, and then this has a rain shower head. And this has 2 sinks, which is different than the Canyon, which only has 1 sink. In regards to Wi-Fi, we didn't have any issues anywhere at the hotel. Here is an example of the upload and download speeds at the hotel. By the way, if you want to know more of our top things to see and do in Las Vegas, check out our description below. We have also done travel guides to Red Rock Canyon, Dream Racing, as well as Valley of Fire State Park. Next, we'll review all the dining and bar options at the Virgin. But before I do, just a quick break to say, if you're enjoying this video, please give us a thumbs up, an encouraging comment, maybe following our channel, and consider forwarding this video to some of your friends. Any of these are a big help to our channel. Okay, let's touch on those dining and bar options. Let's start off with your breakfast options at the Virgin. This is one of the things we feel has gotten worse over the years. The only real sit-down option is the kitchen restaurant, which is now only open for breakfast, and you can only get the buffet. They promote the cost for this as $23.95, but after a mandatory 20% tip and tax, the cost is typically $30 per person. So, small amount of pastries, cantaloupe, yogurt, and some pineapple. We have scrambled eggs and bacon, sausage, turkey sausage, potatoes, and then you have to serve yourself drinks. They do offer made-to-order eggs. You pick your meat, veggies, and the type of cheese, and then you have to come get it after it's made. Another food option that's new for the hotel is called the Kitchen Express. Basically, salads, sandwiches, a few sides, and it's located right here, and you just sit here or take it with you. Another option for breakfast is found at Pizza Forte. We ate here a couple of times. First, they have great pizza, but second of all, they make a pretty good breakfast burrito in the mornings. They also have a Dunkin' Donuts outlet and a coffee shop called Funny Library. Here you can get a pastry or a breakfast sandwich, as well as your favorite kind of coffee. The last option is on the second floor between the spa and the gym. There is a juice bar there, and you can order a smoothie and again a breakfast sandwich, and they close at 1 p.m. Smoothies were just okay, but not much flavor to them. For lunch and dinner, you have 5 choices. Kasi Beach House. This has great food, and if you decided to have one meal here, then choose this restaurant. This restaurant is really something special. Make sure to have some dinner here. They also have a Chinese restaurant, and this is a new restaurant that they didn't have in 2022. They have a decent happy hour during the week here. Nobu is their Japanese restaurant, and this is opened in the evening from 6 to 10 p.m. One Steakhouse is only opened in the evenings. It was never very busy while we were there, but you should still make a reservation. This is a high-end steak place with appetizers starting at $17 to $32, so not really a good option to take kids to. The last option they have is their Mexican restaurant called Lucia's. We were excited to visit because they used to have a great happy hour here. In January 2025, they changed the name, and the only happy hour is with drinks. Another completely weird thing was when you order chips and salsa, the salsa comes out with almost an avocado sauce and orange red sauce. I thought to myself, where's the salsa? Finally, for miscellaneous snacks, sundries, there are 2 convenience stores on each side of the resort. Here you can get snacks, bottled water, cola, beer, candy bars, and those knickknacks. With the dining options now out of the way, let's talk about the bar and nightlife options you have at the Virgin. The primary bar at the Virgin is called the Commons Club. They open from 11 a.m. until late, and it's just right off the casino floor near the main entrance. Just off this bar and somewhat hidden is the Shag Room. On most nights, they have live music here, starting around 9 or 10 p.m. Moving a step up from this is Heat. Here you will find more high-limit tables. This lounge is a great spot to relax, watch sports, and play video poker with your drink in hand. Desert Star is another bar, and it's located in the middle of the casino, near the Ruby Tower. It's a circular bar, and they also have some high-limit games here. Finally, in addition to these bars, the Virgin has a pretty good-sized concert venue. Here, they routinely have shows and concerts. Just check the website for more information and details. Okay, our last section here is a bit on the Virgin's amenities. Let's start off with the gym and spa. They are located on the second floor of the Ruby Tower. The gym is pretty decent with a lot of equipment and windows overlooking the pool area. And it's open 24 hours. On Saturdays and Sundays, they offer a free yoga class at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, let's talk about the spa next. And yes, that's what it's called, the spa. They have an indoor pool that reminded me of a Grecian spa. And what I noticed is there are only 2 lounge chairs in the entire pool area. The rest of the sitting areas were on the side. They offer facials and all different kinds of massages. Just contact the spa directly when you check in to book your massage or facial treatment. They have a hot tub. There is a dry sauna as well as a hot sauna. They have a couple of waiting areas in here where you can relax, read a book, but I really wasn't too overly impressed with the spa itself. I really think the highlight of this hotel is their outdoor pool areas. They have all the chairs placed in some soft sand. Really makes you feel like you're in a tropical area and not in Las Vegas. We visited the hotel in the month of December. All of the main pool areas are closed. The only pool area that's opened is the terrace pool, and it is heated. All the pools will reopen in March. The restaurants have really nice patios with heaters and great views of the pool, just unfortunately was not open. So I guess we'll have to come back another time to check this out. Okay, with all that out of the way, I finished my review of the Virgin Hotel. Now it's time for my overall Scottsdale travel check score. As I mentioned, we have stayed in this hotel multiple times and have enjoyed it. We think it's a great location, close to the strip but not on it, and close to the airport.
This is family room.
The rooms are nice, particularly that Ruby Tower.
One side, as well as a TV on the other side. This is a king size.
And the pool complex is expansive. However, the food and beverage options continue to get worse and now seem quite limited, especially if you want something casual and want to be served at a sit-down table. I am disappointed that there isn't anywhere to go just to have a burger in the middle of the day. The Mexican restaurant used to have a great happy hour menu with food and drink specials. It was always crowded. Now it just has a couple of drink specials and feels deserted most nights. The kitchen used to be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you could order off the menu. Now it's just open for breakfast and only offers a buffet. So, with all this being said, I give the Virgin Hotel an 8 out of 10. Until next